How's it gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to the Addams Family, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt for the Super Nintendo. We've done 2 Addams Family games so far on the channel. We did Addams Family for the Super Nintendo, and the Addams Family for the Sega Master System, both of which are very different games. They both focus on Gomez. This one, of course, is Pugsley's little adventure, who is not a very focused on character, I find, throughout the family. Him and, like, Granny, basically. Lives are set to 7, because I'm gonna need it. This game is very difficult. But let's just jump in there. So, you have kind of a level select here in the house, except for a couple levels, but each level ends with something I need for my scavenger hunt. Press select, you can see octopus ink, moldy cheese, spider venom, dragon's fire, normal underwear, and magician's gloves. It's pretty cool that you need a bunch of different things. But we're going to do them in order of this. So first up, we want some octopus ink. If you go in here, I'm busy, Pugsley, come back later. This is the final level, pretty much. So, other than that, in the little tentacle area, you can go anywhere on the second floor. We're going to go right in here. And this is the bathroom, I guess. Yep, the bathroom. This is very similar to the Addams Family for the Super Nintendo. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same engine. It's got that same very slippery feel to it, except obviously I'm playing as Pugsley. It's a hop and bop game. Hopping on enemies kills enemies with a large fart noise. And for some reason, a squirt of blood. I have no idea. I don't think they meant it to be blood, or maybe they did, but just red everywhere. It's super weird. And I like how the exits are like the toilet. There is a little secret area to the left here. We're not going to take it. This is, it's going to skip a bunch of this level. We kind of want to see most of the game, so I figured we'll just skip it. This is going to be a lengthy game. I'm hoping to do this in about an hour. This is a tough game. You'll have noticed that, one, it is beautiful. It is a gorgeous looking game, and you'll notice that it sounds beautiful too. There's gorgeous music in this game. And this game will beautifully kick your ass the entire way. I have never played a game for the Super Nintendo that so outright just hates the player. It is brutal. I've been practicing this since a little after I beat Battletoads on the channel. So I'd say about like 7 or 8 months. And I'm not like sitting there playing this like every day or anything like that, but like every week I'd give it a chance. And it wasn't until a couple months ago where I was able to beat it fairly comfortably, but it still took me a while. Now I can beat it comfortably within about an hour or so. But this is a difficult game. Very, very difficult. For very stupid reasons, too. Sometimes it's just that there's a bajillion enemies on the screen. Sometimes it's like, what the hell do I do? And that's another reason why I wanted to kind of get used to the game, because the last level is very much a puzzle area where you have to hit switches in a certain order. But yeah, this game, like I said, has so much disdain for the players. And it's a shame too, because it looks so good and the ideas are great, and yeah, this could have been much better and much more fondly remembered if it wasn't just such a dick to you. But I played this a lot as a kid, actually. I rented it quite a few times. This is based on the 1992 or 1993 Saturday morning cartoon version of the Addams Family, which really was the only Addams Family media that I knew back in the day, because I had never watched the movies until just a few years, like, thinking about it now, it's like 8 or 9 years ago. How do I get this? I don't think I can get it. I'm just gonna keep going. I need to hit this, though, but it doesn't get me in there. It just kind of hits these, breaks up these blocks. But yeah, I watched that one a bit as a kid. It wasn't like a thing I really watched, like, religiously. Like, oh, Addams Family's on. It was just like, oh, it's on. Well, there's nothing else on. I'll check it out. And I just assumed that Pugsley was one of the main characters because he had his own game and stuff. But he's very much a background character in a lot of things. It usually is Gomez and Morticia and Fester. And then thanks to, of course, that was friggin' close. We can just go right in. Whoops, sorry, right in here. Thanks to Wednesday, obviously on Netflix. Wednesday is now like the big focus as well. But Pugsley has never been a big focused character. So I guess it's cool that he got his own game. I think the whole thing is that, like, Well, we made a game for Gomez, we made a game for Fester, we're gonna make a game for Pugsley because no one wants to play as a girl. I think that's what it was, right? Like, we gotta make a different game for that's not Gomez. Well, it can't be Wednesday, she's a little girl, it can't be Morticia. You know, she's a woman, so... To be fair, though, I don't think Morticia would go on an adventure like this. Wednesday might. Morticia's too... Like, her thing would be like a puzzle thing, right? She's the brains of the outfit. She's not adventurous. Like Gomez literally, like, is a swordsman, right? And Pugsley, I guess, is a hyperactive little boy. But the idea is that Wednesday has set a scavenger hunt for you. So I guess this is all in good jest. It's not like saving your family the way it is in the other games. There's no technical antagonist. I guess technically it's Wednesday. Because she's the one who set up the scavenger hunt. So, I don't know. The game really doesn't give you much of a story. That's all based on the instruction manual. And the ending doesn't really give you much to go off of either. Probably one of the most, actually probably the most disappointing ending I've ever seen in a video game, considering how difficult this game is. But yeah, so I used to run this game quite a bit as a kid, just because I really did like it, and I never beat it as a kid. It was way too hard. But I could get through a few of the levels. I remember, obviously, getting through this one. This was always the first level for me. It was the first level of Nintendo Power, so that's kind of why it feels like the first level to me. I think Nintendo Power probably orders it in the way that the checklist does. So, but a lot of the game is, it's very action-oriented, platform-oriented, but it's also very puzzle-oriented. A lot of the times you'll need to hit switches or find those question mark block, like blocks, question marks. And if you hear like a meow sound, I can't do it. I'm so bad at sound effects. That means something opened up, and that's what these like 3 columns of, there we go, like blocks right here. I got rid of them by hitting things, basically. So, the game is very much all about hidden secrets, and just getting through the game normally requires a lot of exploration. There are a lot of secret rooms and a lot of secret little areas that I will not be able to find that I don't know about. I didn't really realize this until I watched a tool-assisted speedrun of the game. I just wanted to see someone... Oh, no, sorry, it wasn't a tool, it was an actual legit speedrun on GDQ from like 2017. I just want to see someone being really good at this game, because this takes me, like I said, about an hour to a little bit more than an hour. It took him 17 minutes. I couldn't believe it. He's finding all these secrets where, like, he'll just duck into, like, behind a wall to get a heart, and I'm like, oh my god, how'd you find this? So I know none of these. Like, I know this one, for example, you go into that little corner and open up this area right here, which gets you some money. Money is weird in this game. I think it's the same as the Addams Family for the Super NES, where every $25 dollars gets you a heart back, which is really good, because it's basically, for the most part, how I'm gonna refill my energy. And obviously 100 will get you a full life. But yeah, every, like 25, 50, 75, and 100, you get one of your hearts back. You only get 3 hearts in this game. It's not like the other Addams Family game, where you can actually get heart containers and increase your heart count. Nope, 3 hits, you're it. And I honestly think if you could find, if you had 5 hits, I think this game would have been a million times easier. But no, as it is, this game just wants to kill you, and is super okay with doing it. And doesn't give you a lot of lives. Again, the Addams Family with Gomez has a secret room at the beginning of the game where you can get like 30 lives right off the bat. And it's very fun to go there and just get a billion lives, but this one really just doesn't want you to do that. There's also like a hard mode, but it's not in the options. I think you have to do a secret code, but I obviously did not opt for that. I just was like, nope, normal difficulty's okay with me. Get away from me. And this is the type of game where, your difficulty changes the ending ever so slightly. We'll go to that. We'll talk about that when we get to the ending. Because a lot of times, a lot of games back in the day would be like, you did it. Try the hardest difficulty and see if you're a super player. And then you get a real ending, right? So, you know, we'll talk about that. That being said, I think this game is just a pleasure to look at. There are a lot of really neat ideas. That background is cool. That water effect is really cool. The colors are bright and great, and also creepy in certain areas of the game. There are a lot of cats. Cats are fun. I don't know. There's so much right with this game that it's such a shame that the difficulty alone is what kills it. And there are a lot of games. To be fair, to be really fair, and I ask you to think objectively with me. Battletoads. I'm surprised that that game remained popular in people's memories, because let's be honest, that difficulty makes that game suck. It just does. The idea of the game is amazing, the music, the graphics, and the ideas to the levels, and they're so good, but the game is so hard, I can't believe people enjoy it at all. And this suffers from that. It just didn't get the fun, like, nostalgia that Battletoads did. So that's kind of a shame, because I think this would have been an underrated classic if the difficulty wasn't just absolutely off the walls bonkers. So yeah, we're nearing the end of the first world, the bathroom. The bosses are probably the easiest part of this game. They're fairly simple. Again, very hop and bop. Like, it doesn't take a lot of brain. Head right through this wall. It's not even a secret. I think this is the way you're supposed to go. Get away from me. Oh, and you also like walk while you duck. I actually like that animation a lot. Pugsley has a surprising amount of character in this. Probably the most character I've ever seen him in anything. Its slowdown's rough though. Look at him. Look at his little walk is hilarious. His little arms going back and forth. Get away from me. That's so many times that one just falling down on my face. So much meowing happening. My goodness. I don't mean to make you explode in a gush of blood. I know that underwater the blood actually goes upwards like that. Kind of like the bubbles. It's pretty neat. I don't know if it's just an effect because the bubbles do that. It forces the red goop to do it. I don't know. Red goop blood? I have no idea. Alright, here's the boss of the process. Okay. I always forget about that. The boss is pretty easy. You just gotta jump on its bandaged head and follow the arms. My god, that slowdown is rough though. Oof. Ah, damn. You have a decent amount of invincibility when you got hit. I probably should have just went through the tentacle at that point. But you can hit it multiple times. 1, 2, 3. When you get hit, it's like a burp. When they get hit, it's a pfft. Sound effects 101, kids. I'm very close to dead, though. I already took 2 hits. Again, 3 hits just feels like so little in this type of game. It's just so volatile. How fast you can get it. And one more. There we go. We're good. Slowdown immediately disappears. Yay, Octopus Inc. Hurrah. Next up is the moldy cheese. Love that music. Goodness. The sounds in this game are great. There's one song in particular. It's not this one. You're not getting any help from me. Thanks, Wednesday. That's it. There's nothing ever in that door, but up in the attic. Hello, Lurch. The characters look fantastic, just like the cartoon. This is a really cool, just, I don't know, gangsta 1920s song. I like it a lot. Very, very cool. And very, like, MC Escher kind of background. Very neat. This is probably my least favorite world, though. Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot of, like, the cannons and stuff, and I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's highly puzzly, though, which is kind of neat. The cannons shoot out. The cannonballs don't hurt you, actually. You can get pushed by them, and you step on them, make them go down, and that brings you to certain places. It helps you blow up certain walls. But the explosion from the cannonball can hurt you. So, you know, be careful. You got bombs walking around. Man, all the animation's so good. There's just too much gunning after you. It's just crazy. A little duck walk. Or, yeah. Duck. I was gonna say duck as in the animal, but no, ducking as in squat. Squat walk, I guess. I don't know. This looks great. There we go. Your rate of movement is pretty fast, but you're very, very slippery in this game. This is what I was talking about. So you kind of just step on this, and then... Oh, well. I have to do this a little bit closer. There. Oh, darn it, Phil. There we go. And it blows up the yellow blocks. I'll have to do it again. But thankfully, like I said, the cannonballs don't hurt you unless you, unless it's like pushing you into the ground, then it can hurt you. Probably want that, don't I? Yes, I do. Got a hurt back, so it's definitely good. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. And I want a one-up. One-ups are quite important in this game. I do not want to get a game over. Thankfully, like I said, you could set your, your lives to 7 in the beginning of the game, and that is very, very helpful. Is that enough? Oh, nice. There we go. Thank you. I'm okay with it. So now that we've opened up this area, we can... Oh, jeez. Careful. Jeez. Jump on you. Jump over and catch up. And... there. It's like, that's clever. It's just a shame that everything wants to kill me so much. Like, there's so many enemies by the end of the game, like, in every room. Like, here, this isn't bad. This is fine. Ooh, damn. Oh, well, not a big deal. Jeez, everything's up to kill me. The hit detection is very wonky in this game too. Sometimes you're stomping on enemies when you really don't feel like you should have stomped on them. Enemies hit you where you're like, how did that work? Like, it works for you and against you in a lot of different ways. It's very weird, but it's a very weird game in general. It's made by Ocean, so it's very, it feels like an Amiga game. And if you've played Amiga games, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Games like, is it Zool or Zoop or whatever, and, oh geez, I can't think of many right now, but like, where they're just very wide open areas, and it's hard to determine where you're supposed to be going. There's just a lot of games, and for some reason they all like originate on the Amiga. This is bonkers. I got really lucky with the RNG there, with the missiles. Ah, jeez. Ooh, yes, I got very lucky. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was pure luck, pure luck. There, that was an easy one. Can't get up there. Actually, you can, but you have to loop around here. Yeah, I think there's too much stuff going on in this specific world that, like, just comes out of nowhere to, like, blow up. And that's what makes it kind of frustrating if you ignore it. That bat. Can't eat that sandwich, Pugsley. His little eye animation's great. When I was a kid, I didn't realize that was a sandwich. The fact that you have to collect normal underwear, I'm like, is he eating his underwear? I don't get it. Did not understand. Ignoring to the left, I don't care about the little secrets at this point when I'm so close to dead. I've been maintaining this single heart for a while. Oh, I guess I have to go left. Never mind. Got some money out of it, though, so that's good. Okay. I need 8 more monies for a heart. Careful, because this explosion, that actually can also hurt you. Jeez. I'm doing pretty decent there right now. Did I only die the one time against the boss, or did I die before that? I don't know. We'll be seeing deaths. Don't worry. This game gets, I mean, it's already very difficult, but this game gets very brutal by the end. I'm kind of glad that it locks away the last couple levels. You have to kind of get other things first. Because I would hate, as a kid, to choose the freezer as the first level, and that level is absolutely bonkers. I find at least the bathroom's not too bad. This level's pretty difficult. There you go. Down. Careful. Oh, jeez. Need that. Let's get this action first. Okay, I got rid of what looks like one of them or something like that. I don't know what that really did. Come here. I need to jump. There we go. Catch up. And there we go. That'll get us that. Does that make it open now? Are we good to go? Good, okay. There we go. When it's multiple columns, I'm never sure if I need to get another question mark block. Or, I call them question mark blocks. I'm so used to video games having question mark blocks as a Mario. But just straight up floating question marks. My mistake. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I really need a heart. There we go. Let's get that up there. Hopefully. God. You really, like, it's like a mixture of you gotta be fast, but you also gotta be really careful. And that's very annoying, because it's like such a tightrope to walk, I find, in this game. Oh, goodness. Poked right in the back of the head. Yeah, the missiles suck. Not surprised that they're gonna be my death most of the time. Ah, right in the face. Goodness gracious. I don't want to die the same time in the same room. So let's try to get that heart, because we did see a heart earlier. There we go. Those are at least easy to dodge. Ah, damn. Damn, so much exploding. I don't know why the attic is cheese. Like, it's mice, cheese, and bombs. For some reason, that's its thing. There we go. Even just that one hit is going to make a big difference for me. Okay, and we'll draw down there and get this. Woohoo! It's easier than climbing. I want that heart, too. Nice, there we go. And then go down, hit that. That's what we really needed. Oh, I missed the jump. That's okay, we'll have to go the long way. It's definitely still not difficult. But nice, nice and full life. Never mind. I knew it. I can't say anything about my life or it's gonna bite me in the butt. Up we go. Goodness. This is a bad room to die in, too, because it's a long room. There's a lot of that. Okay, this is the end of it. And bam, very good. Woo, boy. It's a little bit more of a straightforward room, at least. The ones that are just left to right, they're way easier, because it's just, I mean, it's mostly just platforming at that point. No puzzles involved for the most part. Oof, that's close. Be careful of the bombs, or propellers will come get you. Everything's just, it's just such, like, oh my gosh. It's such a masochistic game, it really is. I knew that when I started doing the Addams Family games that I was going to get to this one sooner or later. Which is why I gave myself so much time to practice it. Because I was like, alright, if I can't beat this properly, I'm going to have to skip it. Or like, Game Genie it or something. Because I still wanted to show it off, because it's such a pretty game. With great music. There's still Pugsley's, or not Pugsley's, Fester's Quest for the NES. I've never actually played it. It's like a top-down game. And then there's Addams Family Values. There's also a Fester game. Also never played it. So, I don't know, we still have a decent amount of Addams Family games to go throughout the years. It's kind of crazy, actually, how many there are. They're all relatively different. Weirdly enough, Pugsley's Quest did come out for the original NES, but it is not this game. It is the Addams Family for the Super NES, where you play as Gomez instead. It's that game, but you play as Pugsley. It's really weird. It's also extremely ugly. And there's no music. It's super weird. It's one of those, like, I feel really bad for someone getting the NES version as opposed to the SNES version. It is crazy how much of a downgrade it is compared to the Super NES Addams Family. That is a chunk of money. Oh, ho, ho, thank you, boys. And that is an extra life. Very nice. A very understated sound for an extra life, though. It's like, that's it. While everything else is making fart noises at me. Jeez. Ah, damn. Cheese is what I should be saying. Easy kills here, at least. I need to cannonball myself. Here are you. There we go. Can I get a cannonball, please? There we go. And... oh, okay, good. Whew. Just need to get to that edge there, so there we go. Come here, you. Thankfully, the bomb explosions, when you bounce off them, you're far away, so that can't actually hurt you. But it can blow up the little blocks. We've seen that, so go through here. It's kind of weird that you can go through this is the type of secret that I like. It really is all about paying attention to the fact that there's ground tiles, but in the wall. And it's like, oh, right. It kind of looks 3D when you do it like that. So that's always one of my favorite type of secrets. This is the last room. We're getting close anyways to the boss. These levels are quite long. Each level is almost like 10 minutes long. It's quite lengthy. Nice. Nope. Oh, jeez. This room has bats and rats and other rats and bombs and other bombs and rockets. Goodness. It's such a mean game. Oh gosh, this feels like the Hammer Brothers right here. Go in, there we go. Dodging and weaving. Go, go, go! Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let you explode. No! Oh, thank God. I think that's it. Nope, music still. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Here we go. Just a giant rat. Probably one of the harder bosses just because it has minions and it tosses cheese at you. But obviously, again, you can use that cheese against it. 8 hits isn't too bad. Considering how fast the bosses go, 8 hits I think is very fair in this game. And there we go. Moldy cheese acquired. Next is the spider venom. And this is, I think, a very difficult level. Right in here. Drink this shrinking potion. It'll help you a lot. Thanks, Fester. And we're in the, I don't know, the laboratory, the study? I have no idea. God, that music. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. Like, God, isn't that a masterpiece? That's one of the best songs on the friggin' system. It's so good. It plays in 3 levels in this game, which I think is a little much. To me, it feels very wintry. Like a dark, haunted winter forest. That's what it sounds like to me. I love this song. Absolutely just a classic song on the SNES. I mean, like, the SNES already has incredible music. It's one of the best sounding consoles ever made. But when you think of really good Super NES music, you think of stuff like the Mega Man X series, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Mario, obviously. But then when you think of just like these random games that just have inexplicably good music, and this is one of those, in my opinion. Right, hit left to right. This is where we're going to start seeing block puzzles, where you have to hit switches in a certain order, and you'll hear like a ding-dong if you're doing it right, and a bamp if you're doing it wrong. It's not super bad in this level. It gets really bad in the last level. Thank you for a heart. Bouncing the gross eyeballs. The eyeballs making the fart noises when you kill them is disgusting. But yeah, no, one of my favorite songs in Super NES kind of history. A lot of areas around here, if you look at the walls, and if you see like a block, you'll see what I mean. When we leave here, look at the wall. I messed myself up there. Look at the left. You'll see like the wall is like, there's 2 blocks there. A lot of times that will house a secret room with some money. It doesn't let you skip any of the stages, but it gives you money, and money is just so important because of the extra lives that it gives you. And, well, that hurt me because I got squooshed. Over here, a lot of times it's just 1 block is enough to open up the way, but we're gonna get, like, we already saw one that required 2. You'll see the ones that are like 2 or 3 or 4. And the last level, there's one that's like 8, I think, or 12. It's ridiculous. And you gotta do them in the right order. Oh my gosh, that slowdown. Run! Careful. Yeah, a lot of slowdown. But I mean, this is also a very good-looking game. I'm not going to that for that stuff. That green goo will hurt me. They try to do a lot with this. It's very impressive. The colors look great. They put a lot of color in it, which I really appreciate. Even little things like the money. Next time we see, yeah, look at that. The money looks fantastic. They didn't skimp on it, you know what I mean? It really is, the difficulty is really the only problem with this game. Other than that, this has all the makings of a classic. Such a shame. Even, this game should have given you 10 hits. I know I said 5 hits would probably be enough, but that would probably still be very difficult for most players. 10 hits would be good. Starting to get to the actual very difficult parts of the game, so if I start to be quiet, you know that I'm concentrating. Damn it, Phil, really. That's a little pure luck. Kind of, I guess. I don't know, they kind of go on like a rotation, but I really failed to pay attention there. What are these? These things cannot be bounced on. The weird little blue breath, I guess, that the skulls breathe out. Cannot jump on them. Very annoying. Very frustrating. Ah, crap, I can't believe I missed that. Oh, come on, Phil! Come on, dude. There we go. Much better. Whoa, got very lucky there. Like I said, so I think anyone, by the way, who's played this game knows what I'm talking about with the difficulty. But like I said, I watched a speedrun of this game that was from, damn it, I gotta get a running start here. From GDQ, Games Done Quick. It's a charity where they do games for charity. It's very, very cool. They do all speedruns and stuff. And the guy, oh, what is his name? Colonel Fatso, I think his name is, does this game in 17 minutes, and it blew my mind. So my practice process when damn it, Phil, when I choose a game that is not a game I already know like inside and out, like a Mario game or most Sonic games, you know, is I usually will play the game myself independently, just for fun, just to play. I don't always beat the game. Sometimes I'll just play it for 10 minutes and I'll get the shtick of it, basically, if that makes any sense. I'll be like, alright, I understand this game. But if it's a game like Puzzle's Quest and I know it's difficult, I will play till I beat it. Because I need to determine whether or not it's feasible for me to play. Then, a lot of times, I will, while I'm doing that, I'll usually have read the manual. That's something I used to not do, and then I really realized how much the manuals do sometimes help for these games. So I'll read through the manual, see if there's any, like, just a hidden mechanic that the game doesn't explain to you, but the game does need you to understand, where the manual will usually explain that. After I beat it, and I'm usually somewhat comfortable with the game, There we go. Ding dong. That's what you get, basically, if you get it properly. I'll usually watch either long play that's already online on the internet, or if it's a game that I'm already fairly comfortable with, maybe a speedrun just for fun, just to see if I can see some advanced strategies. But a long play will usually, drop something. That's okay. Sorry. Moving my hands around with the controller a little bit too much, and I knocked my phone off, which is my timer, so that kind of sucks. We'll have to pick it up. I got a second. I don't want to stop playing. What was I talking about, man? Oh, my process, right. My process. Sounds so egotistical. But yeah, I'll kind of just, like a long play might have things like secrets I didn't know about, or things that are a little bit deeper than the play that I was able to, like, figure out, and stuff like that. And usually that's it, right? I'll just go through. Games like this, I have to study sometimes and, like, play over and over and over again. And a lot of times, like Battletoads, I'll have watched a speed run on top of, like, a commented Let's Play to see if there's anything that can be explained to me. No. Ding dong, ding dong. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Weird little area, too. But that's pretty much what I did with this one, was I just played it a bunch of times throughout the year. Checked out some speedrun checks and some long plays to understand the game. And there's not, like, a lot of secret mechanics, so it's not like I learned a lot, but it was really just about to see, like, how do people play the game? How do they approach it? And I have to be more careful than I usually am in some video games for this one. And same with, the way I played Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally for our Looney Tunes marathon. It really is just about, like, you gotta anticipate that death is around the corner every 2 seconds. But at the same time, if you're too defensive in your play, it's also very detrimental. It's very wonky. It's very difficult. But I'm glad that this is actually going fairly smooth. But once we get to the freezer level, I'll probably be a lot more quiet, because the game just requires so much more concentration from me. Jeez, oh wow. Okay. No! There we go. Get some stuff. Yes! There we go. Life and a heart. Thank goodness. Life-wise, I'm actually doing fairly well. I've only died a few times, which is very, very good. Ooh, nice first try. But later on is where I'm stalking my lives for the last couple levels, basically. Go to the right. No. I think going to the right is the wrong way. Yes, because okay, the blocks aren't there. If you approach it, the blocks appear. Ah, shit, I hate this guy. Go away. Okay. Get you. I'll wait this out. There we go. And now the blocks on the left will have disappeared. There we go. Coming back to me. I think we're at the end. We're very close to the end of this one. Damn. Yes, there we go. Another easy boss. The big spider. There's a spider, I think, in the Addams Family from the Super NES, so it's kind of cool. It's not the same guy, obviously. This guy's got a top hat and a tuxedo. Good for him for making the effort. Very easy still, though. Pretty much does the same thing. And... come on, one more hit, buddy. I like the minions. Ooh. There we go. Alright, pick up my phone. There we go. Okay, we're doing fine for time, obviously. A little bit more than a half an hour through. Now to the cellar for the dragon fire. Look at my crystal ball. Thanks, Granny. And this level's hard because of this. I love the effect that you are literally inside Granny's crystal ball. Damn, well, there we go. And it looks great. I love the idea of it. You can see her in the background. They even changed the user interface, like your hearts and your money. They changed where they are to fit inside the crystal ball. I think that's really brilliant. But because of that, you have a limited scope of the screen, and that sucks. And that's what makes this entire level extremely difficult. There's just so much coming at you. If it wasn't for the amazing music, I would hate this. There we go. Thankfully, this is not a super long level. There's only like 5 rooms or so. They're just all extremely brutal. So, a lot of traps, a lot of death things. Jeez, that was close. Okay, cool. I hate how some of the secrets are just points, invisible points you find in the air. I'm like, give me invisible monies. Invisible points does nothing to me. You can't even see your points without, damn it, without pausing the screen. Like, who cares about points? This was way past the need for points in video games. Wait, damn it. And I mean, if you're gonna have points in your video game, have the points on the screen. At least I can see them grow. I don't mind seeing number go up. I like seeing number go up. But if I can't see number go up, then what is the point of number go up? Sorry, man, I'm just skipping this. There we go. I love that. That's like one of the few secrets I knew as a kid. See, like, I don't want those hundreds of points. That was so stupid. Jeez, this game's so hard. I feel like I'm gonna crack. Like, I feel like this is going actually very well, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm sweating. Like, this is an anxiety-ridden game. Anxiety-inducing game is what I meant to say. Oh, how did I not get hit there? Jeez. At least the other one, the one where you play as Gomez, like, that game's also hard, but it gives you a bajillion lives, and, like, it kind of eases up on you at the very end of the game with, like, the chain area and stuff. This game is just like, no, you're not, jeez, you're not allowed to enjoy a video game. We will straight up punish you. Which I guess if you are a member of the Addams family, that's probably how they very much enjoy it, right? They are a very masochistic family. Ah, my god, fireball right to the face. Yeah, I was not getting past that. We're doing very good for lives. We're picking up lives. We're getting that money. Like, there's not a ton of money in this game, but there's enough that it makes picking up dollars worth it. Because you do need those extra lives. So I'm really glad that we're doing okay with my stock of lives. Ah, damn, I was hoping to jump on the knight. Look at that animation, though. These guys look great. Oh, how'd that not hurt me? I mean, in this game, I will not question it. It's the only alligator I think in the game is that guy right there. Jeez. Oh, and that guy too, I guess. Friggin' hell. Thanks for the points. Ah, damn. Ah, come on. There we go. Careful. There we go. Woo! Almost there. This might be the last room. Yeah, like I said, very short level, but a brutal level. The next level is probably my favorite. Where it's the one where you get normal underwear. Of all things. Ah, jeez. New! Oh, I really don't know what I was doing there. I'm glad that I was okay. Friggin' hell. I don't know why you can jump on the knights. They're holding their swords straight up. Like, any other person in the world would be like, you shouldn't design the enemy like that, because that means it looks like you can't jump on them. Oh, it's okay. We're ocean. We don't know how to do good things. Ah, come on. There we go. Avoid. Avoid, and boss? Yeah, easiest boss too. Hello, dragon. Jump over it. Once you hit it, it flies. You hit it, it flies. That's it. It only takes 6 hits, weirdly enough, instead of 8. I don't know why. I am personally okay with that. There we go. Dragon's Fire, 2 levels left. We got about 20 minutes left, too, for under an hour, hopefully. This is my favorite level. Now that that's done, we can go down into the cellar, because that tentacle monster was there. It's dark down here. Take my hat to help you see. And this entire level feels very much like the Pugsley's Playroom from the original Addams Family. And it is a completely left-to-right level. It's all about traps and stuff, and I actually really like it. Its design looks really neat. These swinging things look like the whatever demons from Doom for some reason. I don't know why. Ah, damn it. That's okay. We're gonna suffer some death. 7 lives left. Plus, I think I'm close to a life with my money. Yes, I only need 11 more bucks. Careful. But yeah, no, I like this one. It's got that cool attic music too, which I really like. Yeah, not a lot of music in this game, but what is here is absolutely stellar. You'll notice that if you jump on multiple enemies in a row, you'll get like the 100, 200, 400. Similar to the way Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario X, but you will not get extra lives if you keep jumping on enemies. I think it stops at 1600s. And again, it's just like, why? What's the point? It's not a reasonable reward for good play in this game. There we go. Yeah, very long rooms here, so death can be very frustrating in these levels because of your checkpoint is always the door. You always start at that room, which is very nice. It's better than starting a whole world over again. But the individual rooms are starting to get much, much longer now, and that's very frustrating. I love those guys, look really cool. Almost like a 3D effect to the way they walk. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, man, I got the heart. Yeah, there we go. Still full life. We're doing quite good. Like I said, this is my favorite level. Damn. I wish I could pick it at the beginning. It's not that it's not hard. It should be a first level, but like, I like it enough that to me, it's not super difficult. It's more pure platforming and less about dodging a trillion enemies coming your way. So, I like it. One more money for an extra life, which would be very nice. I'd like to keep my stock around 7 or higher, but now I'm going to die if I get hit one more time, so hey, I'm screwed. Ooh. Can get me, yes! Good, good, good. Having even just that one extra heart is worth it for me. Ah, damn. Just get past this room. We're already really far into this room. I really don't want to die now. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so stupid of me. There we go. Got extra heart and life back. Thank goodness. Holy nuts. Alright, thank you. Yeah, sometimes the enemies don't even actually make it to the end of the wall. They just kind of turn around right before the wall, so you can sometimes kind of hug the wall and not get hit, but obviously it's still very dangerous to do so. Jeez. Okay, duck walk. I love it. You can't jump while you're doing that, though. You can, but you don't, like, stay ducking. Because that would make a lot of things a lot easier. You're just a much smaller hit thing, right? Oh, and, I didn't mean to jump on you, because you cannot jump on those guys. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, not enough for a heart, but, I mean, we're getting close to one now. 25 is a really reasonable number, I find, to get hearts back. Oh, let's turn left. You know if there's a room that starts randomly like that, you know that there's going to be something to the left. I actually don't know what it did, though, now that I think about it. Maybe you need to do it? I'm actually not sure, now that I think about it. I'm just so used to go to the left right there. Getting those question marks. Goodness. There's a few of them. I think you just need them all at the end of the level or something. Careful, the bomb propeller. Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, because that's there, but we'll just go right underneath. Yeah. Extra heart. But then that pops up. I actually don't know if you can go into that that door specifically, because the door to leave is right here. Very nice. We're nearing the end here. Last room, maybe? Yep. Because I think there's a few of those weird, like, round circle snakes that make up the last room. So. Careful. Yeah, we did this one very well. Like I said, it's my favorite for a reason. Come here. Blow up. There we go. Thank you. Pop, pop. Get away from me. Nice. Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm getting very lucky. A lot of it's skill. Ah, damn. But a lot of it's been luck. Careful. 2 of them here sucks. Careful. There we go. Is that it? No. Oh, the cannon one. I remember this. Oh, damn it. It's okay. What are we at? Still 7. We've been maintaining our lives very, very well. Very happy about that. Jeez, jeez. Ah, damn. Come here. Go underneath. There we go. Perfect. get that? Damn, no. Boo. Ah, crap. That was not good. That was 2 hits for no reason. Get past you. Stay in the center. Haha. Gonna get this. There we go. That opens up this bottom area right here. Cool. Very neat. Very nice. Get away from me. Nothing here. Boo. There we go. Shots take that thing out. Nice. Careful. Goodness, so much in the way. Well, the cannonballs themselves don't really hurt me, but, you know, I don't want them to push me into someplace weird. Or it's like a Sonic mechanic where, like, all of a sudden the physics just wonk out, just give you a hit for no reason. I think we're at the very end. This is it. We're kind of just going ahead, getting rid of all those bombs on the ceiling, and then we're going to go back and jump on some cannons to make it up here. Careful the snake. Okay, cannonball, please. It's cannon travel from a very fun classic game that I'm going to be playing very soon on this channel. Our washing machine has gone mad. It is all your fault. How is it my fault? These are like the neighbors. I don't know their names or anything like that, but they're like the normal people. And they suck because they're normal. And for some reason their washing machine is going haywire. This is probably the hardest boss in the game, actually, because it can, like, react to you and, like, it can try to get away from you and off the screen, which is really annoying. If you can go to the right of it, because the way the clothes are counterclockwise circling, it's easier to get back in there. There we go. 1 left, Magician's Gloves. We have a little more than 10 minutes, which means we're going to go over an hour, because we still got the credits as well. There is something you want at the icebox. Thank you, Morticia. You're looking beautiful as always. Oh, the music. Here it is, though. Almost every part of... I love it was just a goose, by the way. Almost every part of every room in this level is a puzzle of some sort. And it's mean. Because you barely see with those question mark blocks, like this one right there, that make something happen. It's just brutal. So I might be quiet for some of this, because some of it is very precise platforming. Here's one that's like 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks in that specific order to exit this level. Bonkers. Jeez, careful. Usually it's a pattern though, so it does, I guess, help a little bit. Oh, can't. There we go. Forgot that that's what that did. Come on, man. Activate. Oof. There's even that question mark block in, like, the middle of the thing, which you gotta duck, and you'll step on it, and that'll activate it. Like, that's just mean, dude! And if you miss one, a lot of times, like, you can't beat the level. You gotta go back. There we go. Come on. That count? Yes, it did. Good. So mean for no reason. Okay, there we go. Easy, 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 easy. Big jump, and another big jump right here. There we go. Woof. Ah, come on, really? That was very close. The background's pretty cool. The idea of it, it's a big fridge. You got cheese. You also got, like, dragons and, like, creepy claws, and it is still creepy. But I think it's a pretty neat idea. It's what you'd expect inside of the Addams family fridge. Careful. Duck. Jeez. Go down here. You gotta, like, circle around a lot, too. Oh, boy. Jeez, Phil. Calm down, calm down. Oh, and it's also slippery, by the way. Pugsley is already very slippery, but he's that much more slippery now. Damn it. Nope. Yes, yes. There we go. Ah, I never reached that in time. Very nice, there we go. See, there, like, even on the floor right here, for example, It's all puzzles you gotta figure out. There we go. God damn, I don't know how to get past that without getting hit, to be honest. And see a block. Come on, Phil. It's so precarious. I'm sweating so much right now. Jeez. Sorry, that was really close. I'm actually surprised that didn't kill me. I am glad they used this music for this. Like I said, it's very wintry in my opinion, this music. So having it for the fridge is very sensible. Ooh. Just get me out of here, man. I'm thankful there's not a lot of rooms in this world, but like each room is so long that death is just awful in this whole stage. Okay. Oh god. Oh well, I'm just gonna use invisibility then. Fine, be that way. Jeez, in there. Slip slide you so much. This one's not too bad because it's all about kind of going downwards, but you still gotta hit those things just in case. Nice. Okay. Nice, there we go. Careful. There's something everywhere, and you can tell the ones that can like will run up and try to grab you too. Boink boink. One more boink boink. There we go. Whoa! That was close. Going to the left. Jeez. Even just getting into the right position here is hard. Oh gosh, how is that not hurting me? Like I said, it's very wonky hit detection. There we go. So 6 right there. You can see here at the bottom there's 4 more. There's going to be an 8-block puzzle here. That one's pretty easy though. It's just like from right to left, up and down. Oof. There we go. Jeez. There we go. Okay, so, starting right. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. There we go. Goodness gracious. How anyone in the 90s, like a kid, beating this? Oh my gosh. Like I said, I never got this far as a kid at all, ever. I'm not even sure if I got to the normal underwear level either. Goodness. Just go. We're so close to the end, though. I can feel it in my bones. Okay, we're at the end of this room right here. There we go. And this one I think is the room with like 3. Get in the door. No, not yet. Never mind. I guess we have a little bit more ways to go than I thought. Forgot about this room. Really, that's the room I die in, because this is actually closest thing to like a regular level. We have more than enough lives to beat the game, thankfully. The last thing I need is a game over right now. Nice, there we go. Careful. The penguins are easy enough. Oh, I get hit anyways, but they're easy enough for the most part. Big jumps. There we go. Big jumps. Big jump. Go. Oh my gosh. That felt good. That was very speed running. Get in the door. Is this it? Yes. So you hit that. There are 3 of those damn question mark blocks. And this whole room is a big round room, and you have to hit them all in that order, or else you gotta start the whole area again. Come on, Phil. Damn it. Wasting time. There we go. Ooh, damn, did not mean to take a hit there. Okay, and go up there, up there. There was a question mark block below, but if you hit that one, that's the wrong one. And then you gotta start over again. So, very frustrating. Okay, and up here, make a little pathway back down. We're gonna go up here, jump across, and there's the second one. We'll go right back down. Get down. I guess I didn't need that anyways. It was too thin. Pugsley's a little fat kid, so I guess that makes sense. Careful. And then down here, right, There, and that'll open the door. Oh boy, we are so close to the end, guys. This is it, I think. Very close anyways. This whole area is just, it'll show up money, and money is where you can jump, which makes it a little bit easier. Plus I got a life and a heart, so that's pretty cool. Careful. Nope. Nope, nope. There we go. Nice, okay. More dollar signs. Jump. That's where the little doors will be. I probably don't need money anymore. I don't think we'll get 20 more dollars before the end of the game, so... Maybe? I mean, I really have to take my time, but... Well, we're getting a little bit here. Maybe enough. This is the big one. You gotta do it twice. God damn. Well, I got the first one, actually, it looked like. Because it makes 2 rows appear depending on the combination that you do. There we go. And then up, and then an invisible one right here. There we go. This is the last room. We are golden. Frig. I mean, I'll still probably die. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, we're doing great. I'm personally happy with this playthrough. It's gonna go over an hour, which I really don't like to do with quickies, but it is what it is. It's just so barely over an hour. That was like kind of my goal. Oh, it's not the last room. Damn. You can tell because it's a special door. Thankfully, it's another one of those just like regular platforming levels. It's not puzzle heavy. The game's like, this kid's brain is probably fried now. Let's give him a standard ass level. Because this room is not that hard. This is a fairly easy room. It's just basic platforming. No, not made in that 25. Ah, damn. There we go. Here's the last boss. I don't think I'll be able to do it in one hit. He's still not very difficult, though. It's the giant wizard for no reason. Hello, wizard. He's like, blah, blah, blah. I shoot lightning. I'm Sigma from the end of Mega Man X1. Oops, okay. Well, there we go. 5 lives, we're fine. We are definitely not taking 5 lives to take this guy out. Boink. I don't know why he's the final boss. Like I said, there's no real antagonist, right? Because it's really just Wednesday making you do something. So... it kind of makes sense that there's no real end boss. It's just a random wizard that is probably just part of the fridge, I guess? I don't know. He keeps everything cool, even though he's got flaming skulls, which look pretty cool, I'll admit. One more hit. And that was Pugsley's scavenger hunt. So this is the ending. Now that you've gotten everything, it doesn't do anything here. It loops the music. I didn't even notice that. Here we go. Well done. You have completed Pugsley's scavenger hunt. Why not try again on a harder setting? That's it. And the credits roll. So, for the fun of it, I looked up to see what the better ending is. I wasn't going to get it because this game's already too brutal. But the harder difficulty on harder mode gives you this exact same picture and just says, congratulations. You beat Pugsley's scavenger hunt on the hardest difficulty. That's it. Like... wow, not even an extra picture. Like, that is a kick in the nuts after doing that much difficult video gaming. My goodness. Oh, Jonathan Dunn, congratulations on that music programming, composition, and effects. You did incredible. Shame on you, Gareth Betts, Greg Johnson, Tim Welch, Kane Valentine, Lee Edmondson, Anthony Barlow, Jane Long, Julian Hicks for playtesting this game and not demanding that they make it easier by death of catapult. Like it's just so hard for no reason. Assistant to the assistant's assistant, Paul Owens. I think he was just the jokester of the group. All in all, this game, like I've said it a trillion times in this playthrough, would have been so well remembered if it was easier. But I'm glad I could still do it for you today. That was still a lot of fun. I'm gonna need to shower. I'm soaked right now. But yeah, it is brutal. I'd say it's easily the hardest game I'm playing for this Halloween. Because tomorrow we're doing Castlevania Dracula X, which is hard, but for just being there, it's very cute. Yeah, this is easily the hardest of the 4 games I've played this year for Halloween. I would say this mirrors Contra 3 and Battletoads for me, for just difficult games I've done this year. Oh boy. The end. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Oh man. I'm gonna lay down. I'm Fill in the Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.